glitchy that, so.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, it's over, dude. In 3 months, Toxic 2's any percent record had dropped from a 1252 to an 858, almost 4 minutes race. The upwarps in levels 10, 17, and 20, bomb displacement in 16, a clip in 4, some other movement optimizations, and, of course, perseverance, were all that it took to completely revolutionize this game, thanks to just a few oversights in the game's programming, and quite a bit of luck. Connor and I had turned Toxic 2's walls into liquid, completely transforming the game's any percent speedrun for the better. Thankfully, this wave brought massive improvements to the all levels category as well. 17.1 is a bonus level that is filled to the brim with these flying robots that will constantly charge at the player if not disposed of. Optimally, it takes around 2 minutes to play through the level normally, but it is extremely easy to die right at the end of the level, which makes it by far the worst level in the run. However, I eventually took notice of the fact that the level's ending teleporter is not too far above this patch of removable ground. I thought that maybe, just maybe, it was possible to remove ground in such a way to make a damage-boosted turnaround upwarp to the ending teleporter possible. Well, on September 6th, I uploaded...
Oh, I rated it poorly by accident.
I completed the level in around a minute, cutting the level completion time by half. This made the discovery even larger than the Bigfoot skip in level 10, but it unfortunately did make the level even harder than it was before. Thankfully, it was able to be incorporated into a world record 9 days later. On March 3rd, 2019, I found a double turnaround upwarp strategy in 13.1 that saved over 10 seconds, but that one has actually yet to be used in a full game run. Some other glitches and exploits used in all levels and 100% runs are this wall scale in 7.1 to skip basically the entire level, bomb displacement in 9.1 to create ground patches higher up, falling off the right side of level 6 to reach the bonus teleporter off screen rather than having to dig out this wall, an upwarp in 12 to reach the secret teleporter a lot faster, and this upwarp in level 4 that is used in 100% to skip a lot of backtracking after getting these power cells. Still, by the end of 2018, the game had completely died off, as Connor had given up going for sub 9, and I was finished playing the longer categories. 2019 came and went with almost nothing happening, and 2020 almost did as well. However, on November 20th, 2020, Connor finally got his redemption by claiming the game's first notable 10-second barrier, 84x, with an 847.667. He figured out that a crouch slide could be used just before the jump was fast enough to make the window slightly larger, and he finally hit fast 19 in a run, albeit the backup variation. He also majorly improved the all levels and 100% records, runs that still stand at first place to this day. 2021 was another dead year, but in mid-2022, there was actually some activity brewing on the game's individual level leaderboard, with runners like Creeper Cheetah figuring out ways to optimize the game's movement beyond what had been seen in full game runs. Eventually, I came back to do some IL runs in late 2022. By March of 2023, I had managed to sweep all 30 of the 80% level records, and when I created a segmented run of the records for the 20 main levels, I was pleasantly surprised to find out that the time came out to a 7:55, showing that, while a sub-8 isn't even remotely realistic, it is indeed theoretically attainable. Getting the sweep motivated me to make a return to any percent, and 4 records later, I pushed the time down to an 8:32.8, which is where the record stands today. In this run, I implemented a cycle save in level 17, first performed in an IL run by Connor back in 2018, where you throw bombs at the start while moving instead of squatting to ensure that they are placed in the right location, which saves around 8 seconds. The rest of the time save over Connor came from small movement optimizations, such as jumping through the blocks here as they reappear in level 9 instead of doing these wall jumps. As it stands, an 8-2x is absolutely attainable, and an 8-1x seems like it might be the game's final frontier. Despite only 3 speedrunners having ever set a world record,
It's almost, it's only about 11 o'clock.
both from a world record and glitch discovery standpoint. Out of the 146 browser games that Nitrom has made, of which over 90 are tracked on speedrun.com, Toxic 2 stands far above the rest in terms of its distinct brokenness and number of historic world records set in its main category. However, that's not to say that there aren't any other great speed games present in the Nitrom series. While I don't have the time to give every single game the credit that it deserves, some clear standouts are Colorblind, which is a cool puzzle platformer with some neat speedrun skips, Bad Ice Cream, which has seen quite a bit of activity and optimization in its co-op categories, and Flipside, which is a racing game that is quite optimized from an individual level standpoint. Connor has definitely made himself known as Nitrom speedrunning space specialist, as he currently has some extremely good records in more than a dozen Nitrom games, such as Colorblind, Hot Air, Skywire, and Toxic 2, in the longer categories. Overall, Nitrom speedrunning is currently in a decent spot, but it could definitely be better. And, unfortunately, that is partially a result of Nitrom's own actions. The vast majority of Nitrom's Flash game catalog is URL locked, a basic form of DRM that was commonly utilized to prevent random people from being able to download any Flash game and host it on a website without working out a proper licensing deal beforehand. The game will check the URL of the website that it is being played on, and if it isn't an officially sanctioned source, the game will refuse to load. These measures are usually pretty easy to circumvent by cracking open the game and modifying the code. And, in fact, Toxic 2 runs are currently performed on a version of the game with the URL lock removed, allowing it to run in the standalone player. However, to prevent having to modify the code for every single Flash game that has a URL lock present, Flashpoint, which is a program that allows people to play over 100,000 archived Flash games on the standalone player, has a built-in URL scooper that essentially tricks each game into thinking that it is being played on the original website that it was downloaded, bypassing the DRM entirely. Nitrom's entire catalog used to be readily accessible on Flashpoint, which was great for speedrunners, but in February 2020, Nitrom requested that all of their games be removed from the platform. Nitrom, instead, desired to keep their games alive on their own website beyond the death of Flash Player on the web through emulation. But as of April 2023, just 62 of Nitrom's 146 web games are available in HTML5. And many are marred by abysmal performance and game-breaking issues, including Toxic 2. However, I'm sure that it's possible to look past all of that and still do speedrun. The current solution to properly playing most of Nitrom's fantastic Flash games is to manually add them to Flashpoint yourself, a process which is quite convoluted and requires a lot more technical know-how than just downloading and double-clicking a .swf file. It's really not much of a surprise that the only Nitrom games that people consistently speedrun nowadays are their newer mobile and Switch games, a market which they began to occupy in the mid to late 2010s as the popularity of Flash continued to wane. Sadly, there currently are a lot of barriers to speedrunning Nitrom games, which is especially unfortunate considering the fact that Nitrom actually finds this stuff cool. Regardless, it is on us speedrunners to continue to try and make the process of new runners finding and playing these games as frictionless as possible. For Toxic 2, its speedrunning path began with Americus, who used the extremely powerful wall scaling exploit to complete the game in under 15 minutes. Once me and Connor came along in 2017, a record competition trio formed that led to the game being completed in under 13 minutes, as each record simply contained less than. However, once an application for the upload glitch was finally found in February of 2018, the floodgates of discovery suddenly opened. Over the next 3 months, I found heaps of different applications for upwarping and clipping, and Connor found tons of movement optimizations and ways to make the run more consistent. By turning Toxic 2's walls into liquid, the record dropped by almost 4 minutes in that short span. and in the 5 years since, the time has come down just 26 more seconds. At first glance, Toxic 2's leaderboard looks extremely unassuming, with only 4 runners having ever touched the 80% category. Me, Connor, Americus, and Kazette, who is the current record holder in Toxic 1 with an 1153. However, if you flip the option to show obsolete runs, you can get a small peek into the storied history that this game truly has. And the ratio of 20 full game runs per runner is pretty insane. However, this is not where I want the story of Toxic 2 to end, which is why I am extremely excited to announce the following bounties. The next 20 people to get a sub 10 minute any percent run in Toxic 2 will receive $50 each. Additionally, the next 10 people to get a sub 9 minute 80% run will receive $100 each. That means if you get a sub 9 while there are still slots left in both competitions, you will receive $150 total. Finally, and this is my favorite one, the next person to set a world record in Toxic 2 80%, who isn't me or Connor, will receive $1,000. I find this one especially fun because Connor or I could improve the current record of 832.8, which would make claiming this bounty even harder. Seeing that timing is certainly of the essence for the record bounty and the 2 personal best competitions, I would recommend getting started as soon as possible if you want a chance of winning something. To qualify, any runs must be performed on the latest speedrun edition of the game, have recorded video evidence with sound effects, and be submitted and verified on the GameSpeedrun.com page. Links to all of the resources that you will need, including the speedrun version download, the 80% tutorial, the Nitrum speedrunning Discord server, and the GameSpeedrun.com page can be found in the description. There is also a link to a spreadsheet that will track this whole competition, so you can check there to see which bounties are still live. Also, remember to click my Surfshark link while you are down there. That's going to do it for this one, so thank you to Connor and Americus for making this project possible, and thank you for learning about the tale of Toxic 2. It's up to you whether the story continues to be written.
Your home sweet home just got even sweeter because Hobby Lobby has hundreds of exclusive decor items for every room in your house. Ready to refresh or even redecorate? Shop in store or online at hobbylobby.com.
This is the glitch attraction hard mode, where hard is an understatement. It was made by speedrunners. Decided to be hard for the masters of the game that must be found. I did get pretty good, but I haven't touched the game in 5 months. I won't spoil what's different about each of the 6 levels, but trust me, it won't be hard. I installed the mod correctly. Welcome to the glitch attraction, but it's stupidly hard. This video is sponsored by Factor. Your meals look like this. Like, this is literally my life. Better. Factor offers better. Factor sends meals to the door that are ready in minutes, and are a great way to replace fast food delivery without adding the extra time. They're a good bit healthier than all that too. Even offering meals for anyone wanting to follow keto, low calories, vegetarian. Every meal lists all the ingredients. They can give a very rare combination of healthy and convenient. They offer drinks as add-on options. Look at this bottle. Oh, I love it when they make the outside of the bottle covered in water droplets. It makes me so thirsty. There's some pineapple, turmeric, basil, cold-pressed juice. That is hell. Right now you can use code HOGSPIFFAPR50. Nice, guys. For 50% off your first box. Link in the description and pinned comment. Alright, chat, I have a dill. Where do I put the dill? Where did the dill go, chat? Put the dill component. Dill with the... Oh, it worked. How are you so... This is bad. How do you get out of this thing? Everybody's cracked. Plus 10 million minutes. Holy hell. It's been a while. Good. I take it back to the mod normal. Where's the checkpoint? Lost and have to restart? Please, no. No! Man, it does not help that I haven't played this game in like 4 months. Not well, that's... I think I had to crouch there, yeah. Yeah, I think so. There goes Tentacle Terry. Boy. Oh, whoa, yo, whoa, sit back! Why are you so small? He's so tiny! No, 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 no. The little one is like more angsty than the rest. Okay, 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 okay. 702333. No! Man, I had like a spit blob in that no. No! I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a moist no. Okay, let's do this right. Hello? Okay. I'm under the impression that something has gone catastrophically wrong. If this Alt F4 kills the stream, sorry. It didn't kill the stream. Good thing I was tapped into the right video game. Level 1 isn't that bad. It's a 1-minute level normally. The excrement hits the fan now. First of all, because I lost the ability to remember 6-digit code, so important. The game just didn't want us to keep our hammer. It was gonna be too OP. Oh my! Hello. Okay, 5 is play. 3 is squiggle.
The sweet blood. Oh,
That is mango. How is this harder now? I did hear something about 5 mangoes. In fact, I think they may have referred to them as super mangoes. Waterbending 3. Okay. Just went back up. Especially because my ability to remember codes has gone significantly downhill since I played. There's no chance for it. And part 2 of this is significantly harder because I can't sneak by Freddy. I actually have to keep him wound up. Did you go? I'm used to playing this speed. What is Matt? Waterbending's 2, Matt's 3. No! We have to play this super slowly. Because if I run around, I'm gonna get hit by Mango, because they're like constantly coming out of every opening. You can't hide from Mango. If you get aggroed by Mango, you die. Period.
Hi.
No. So there's 4 vents, but only 3 are active right now.
Chica has some meaty grippers.
Yep, you're right. Did they patch out sideways run being faster? Oh, I forgot about that.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hello.
Fair. So Mango can see you from behind, kind of? I'm so bored. We got the passcode, but I forgot that you had to press that button.
6 months? More like 6 months. Big ball tortures big ball. Tortures big ball torture.
Ow! You see me?
Hello.
I know I've got a comeback in me.
I know. I have a comeback.
Huh. I wonder if you could get rid of Mango. I don't think so, but maybe. This one is 10 times harder than the 5 balloon kids. What's left? Another code. Okay. No! God! But I got it! Oh! This game is easy clap. Easiest game I've ever played, in fact. Chica's also faster. You can see her slide. Her speed doesn't match her walking animation. Am I in, Chica? I wasn't. What are the gears the same? much wine! Can we just have to confirm that they did fix this? They fixed it. Forgot I could overwind Freddy? Well, I saw in the description of the mod that Freddy's thing turns quicker, so I thought I really gotta give her. Thanks.
Hello.
There was a mango in the closet. I had no idea. Yeah, the mangoes are stronger. There were no checkpoints in the first level. But yeah, checkpoints in this one, very helpful. Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was one spawning there. At the start of the level, they would start really slow. They go right into it here. Yeah, and they spawn even if I don't turn any lights on. We should not put the gears in. Instead, just like collect them. Got it. Why? We'll gather them all together and then place them in so that I can be smoother in my motions. I don't remember all the spawn spots, chat. No! Freddy doesn't like that. I had 4 gears. Not bad. Yeah, sometimes people tell me that they try to... Okay, bud. I didn't think it was that advanced. This is so rough. That's right. I think I'm missing one. Choose! God damn! She's sitting there freaking out! No! She turned around right there. And then I panicked. Spicy. Make sure to use those lockers more. I'm using them. Lockers X Spiff BFFs for life right now. No! Give me my damn gear, fatso. Why drop gear and not put it in? Because then I gotta spend time finding the spot. Once I have all 5, it's not hard to get comfy in that room and take my time putting them in. Huh. Ready. Please lock.
You may qualify for monthly SSI payments to meet basic needs if your income and financial resources are low.
Oh my god! Dude, Loaf came over? Sorry, Loaf. And I had to like push her aside. I was freaking the fuck out. Oh my god. The mod was designed to be played on 1.1.7, the fastest version of the game, but with the least in-level skips. Oh, that was tough. That was a little hard for sure. Damn. Oh yeah, Loaf blessed the run, true. I was so nervous there. Time saved is made up by being able to skip cutscenes. This means that levels like this one must be played normally. Slowly. My prediction for this room is that there's going to be more of everything. That sounds chaotic? Yeah, okay, let's just see what happens. Apparently also, Frank and Freddy is faster. 6, 3, 5, 8, 7, 9. Nope. Immediately forget. 8, 7, 9, 2. Why does it work? Because so this balloon boy, there's him. Shoot, motherfuckers. Oh shit! Wait, do you have to turn the lights off for this?
Notification. Reason for problem.
Yeah, okay, I had forgotten about that. Apt and beat. 454 5895.
This isn't gonna end well.
9845. Why does it work? That was pretty early, bruv. Lucky then.
Where's Lydia?
Never gonna see Lydia again, Zavvy boy. Oh my god, you're so slow!
Extreme fit.
Okay, this one. He's gonna be coming up the top, right? That's the top one. I really am not sure. But I think so. That's outside office.
Saturday, everyone's smiley face.
Power back on. Shoot, motherfucker. Okay. Why are you back? I don't play Candy Crush now. Can you close the door long enough? I see. Apparently the door power is reduced a bunch, so I don't want to keep it open that long. This is so bad. Hey, Chica. That's so goofy. Apparently that's part of the base game, and it just only lasted one version. Does that count? Oh, he's so fast. Also, I totally in-game fat-fingered the power switch. Basically, I have to play this minigame while defending my office. Bro is sure moving. We can only be at the arcade game for like 5 seconds at a time. Like, we go like this, and then boom. And then this, boom. This is our live chat. An entire stream where it's just shared. That's just me not streaming. Fantastic. Bro, leave. Oh my god, they must have slowed him down. Wait until no footsteps? Yeah, but I'm trying to be back. Yeah, it's a pretty good he always comes back moment. Not really Naruto spoilers, but kind of Naruto spoilers. Me and Paige are at like various Akatsuki parts.
Don't spoil.
You don't have to know anything. Just that there's a bunch of bad guys that need to be slaughtered. Alright? That's all you gotta know. Anyway, Loaf woke me up by licking my face. But not fully. And so I was kind of in this half-awake state, and I don't know what I'd been dreaming about, but I was like... What? The flashlight! In my head, I was like, Loaf, no. Like, you have an Akatsuki that you have to go kill. And so, like, in real life, I'm, like, pushing her off of me a little bit. I'm like, Loaf, no, you gotta go. You can't stay with me. Oh my god, dude. It's like, Loki can't be focused on getting right. Fuck. That's the thing happens all the time with Lo. Like, I'm half awake because of her. Why is Lo's name's Lo? That'd be sick. Alright, we got a lad. Chat, this is going to be the first time that Spiff survives after coming in his room.
Mr. Clark, your daughter is a very good kisser.
Afton, what? Crying emotions. Coming in my room, chat. The balloon was up here, right? I have a vague memory of that. Nope, I'm a liar. Man, that is pretty hard to react to, for sure. I really, like, I'm being greedy with the camera. I really just have to be there for, like, 2
take
seconds.
this.
God. Springy Boy is not kind of hot when he stomped, chat. Chica. Why is
They
it
must go.
I like how Chica wiggles at me.
Burnhamworth isn't all
You like CSGO?
well.
Yeah, I like CSGO. I'm super ass at it, though. The only time I've ever been recognized in a video game as, like, Astral Spiff was CSGO. Somebody on the other team sarcastically asked me for my autograph in a CSGO game before promptly ruining me. Get out of here. I occasionally play various dumb Roblox games with Julian. That is where I think I would be recognized. Chica sounds like a minion. Hey, you are too common. Because I've mentioned my CSGO prowess a couple times in stream. I've had a couple people DM me and be like, don't worry, Spiff, I can carry you to your first ranked win in CS. And like, eventually I am going to have to take one of you up on it, because I want to win just one. This is a bit of an old man gamer move, but I kind of want to buy a PS. Ooh, you're a bit late, my guy! I want to buy a PS3 and play Kino. Oh, Little Big Planet?
You're there.
Bomb Survival? Yeah. My parents were always super not big on the video games, so I never got consoles. So it would be my first non-Nintendo console if I bought a PS3. Okay, something's happened.
Half cut with blood.
Big man.
I feel like when Springtrap's coming, Big Frank and Freddy can't. Chat, do you know that there's people out there that say come and have it mean like come? I know. It's pretty long. Oh, wait. No! They're both dark green! I had this one friend who did a lot of weird activities. And a storm had gone through. There was a park right by his house. So there were a number of baby trees that had fallen. They were small enough that we could carry them. And they were just kind of like big spears. And so we were like, oh my god, this is opportunity of a lifetime. We can joust with these trees. And so we got on our bikes, and we each had a tree. We went straight at each other in an attempt to joust IRL. Dream come true. The jousting was incredibly unsuccessful. It turns out carrying small trees while on a bike is a little bit too much for small boys. And I fell off my bike and landed on the tree, and it hurt so bad. So I can kind of say I've jousted, but it's like if I fell off my horse and impaled myself on my own spear. But it wasn't the tip, right? It was the branches that hurt. It's just a bit of pleasure. Yeah, I mean, I didn't die. I was just like, oh man, this has made me realize that maybe we shouldn't do this. We actually ended up taking those trees and making like a fort in some bushes. People must have complained because the city came with this big ass truck and cleared all of the branches we had used. It was so sad. It's like, David, The government, they got us. They found out what we were up to. One of the 2 times that I was struck in the temple really hard, like, as I've learned not good, was with that friend. He made, like, 2 homemade crossbows. The bolts he had for these crossbows obviously didn't have tips. They were, like, just wood sticks with some feathers at the back. Yeah, I got hit in the temple with one of those bolts, and turns out a flying arrow shaft still packs quite the punch. And I had a big old bump on my head. Damn it. How'd you get hit in the head? He shot it at my head, and it hit my head. Because we were shooting each other with the crossbows.
Spitz just casually lived his teen years in Sons of the Forest game.
That one friend was the most intense. Once him and I were climbing a fence, and I slipped off of it and ripped my shorts, and we duct taped them back together. And I wore those shorts for the rest of the summer. Just me and my duct tape shorts. I don't still wear the shorts. I was like 10. When me and Paige had first started dating, she took me snowmobiling, which is something I'd never done. And turns out they don't steer like bikes. That's how I was attempting to steer it. And I drove both me and Paige into a barbed wire fence. Pretty sweet. Really good thing to do with your new girlfriend. Spiff Riz is real. She was pissed. We scratched the paint. It broke the plastic windshield. It cut my jacket. Thankfully, we were not going fast. Because, like, it wasn't that I was speeding and went flying into a barbed wire fence. It was that I slowly flipped it into it because I didn't know how to steer out of it. So we went into it really slowly. But yeah, still cut my jacket. It wasn't even my jacket. Also, my Achilles was torn at the time, and I was wearing a, like, medical boot. I was gonna get some deaths from this one. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else today. Are you speedrunning the whole game? Just for future reference? Whole, as in all of, has a double there. It's not a whole game. It's the whole game. Anybody remember that extra level in LEGO Star Wars? Where you got to, like, destroy a city as Star Wars characters? I liked that level. That was fun. I did that multiple times. What was your favorite LEGO game to play? Either Star Wars or Indiana Jones. Because I 100% of our gallery infinitely rains corn. Is he still on the fucking FNAF 3 level? You do this, Big Maximus. If you do any better. Simple chat. We just gotta figure out who's coming and observe. Wait. Am I on a timer?
5 minutes.
Aren't you usually on a timer for this? Yeah, I just forgot. Are you an anime guy? No, I'm a real person. I do like anime though. I'm a hyper-realistic next generation baby. My parents are moving. They're cleaning out the house. My mom found a thong in one of my old rooms. Fortunately and unfortunately, this is not a woman's thong. It is mine. I lost a bet in high school and had to wear one for like 3 days. Why I didn't ever get rid of them is beyond me. No, they weren't comfortable, no. Plus, I've always been really bad with wearing belts. So people at school noticed my thong line. It's kind of embarrassing. Do you have a whale tail? Yeah, I guess so. The front wasn't as bad as the back, I will say. For anyone who's curious. Nobody was curious? If you say that, that means that you were curious. How did my parents bring up the thong? It was my mom. She said, so David, I was, cleaning out your room. I found a thought. Just imagine the look on her face when I told her it was mine. I've often heard people complain about the price of women's underwear. In my only experience of buying them, being that time, I got it was like this bin. It was like 2 for $7. Bras are the worst? Okay, yeah, maybe. I haven't bought bras. Good ones are expensive? Yeah, that's what I thought, so yeah.
When we're already talking about women's clothing, can we talk about the actual scam that are women's pants pockets?
Yeah, Paige just takes my pants. We went shopping last weekend, and Paige said, you need a new pair of sweats. But what that actually means is we need a new pair of sweats. Because I don't get Paige the sweats. I did buy the sweats. We only do things after somebody comes. So now we do stuff for a few seconds. We go back. We deal with the next threat. Now we have a couple seconds of doing things. Just a couple seconds. That's it. Back. Check. Screen trap's in the middle. Okay, we have a couple seconds. Back. Close this door. Back. Oh, he coming. Speedrun the mod, no balls. How about we let me beat it first? Crazy thought. Oh. That's a shock. Playing the original would be such a cake. You can do the entire minigame in the time it takes them to come, period. Aha! Le imposteur. Wait until they come, and then check their status after they've came, and wait for that. I guess I just need to play it safer. Instead of taking our time, we will recheck the status to see if they're doing a double come. I'm getting pretty good at this timing. So now, yeah, we're not even taking our freebie. We are checking on the arrival status. Okay, we might have like 2 seconds. Now back. Now we check on their arrival status. He's already in partial arrival position. We go back. We check on partial arrival position. Still partial. We go back. He has completely switched sides and disappeared. You're gonna die at time? Whatever. Check back on arrival status. I saw ya boy in cam mid. I hate you, Chica. Is this a checkpoint? Please let it be a checkpoint. 2 hours later. 4-8. 4-4-3-4-8. What? Oh, shoot.
Emergency. Fire detected in the generator's essential.
Did it do anything past that? I don't remember.
For the explosion. 3, 2, 1.
I'm getting memories of Cookie Clicker.
I had developed a heat system. 3 levels down, halfway through. 3.5 hours in, I was making good time, and still below 90 deaths. Too bad the next level was about to take things to an extreme I did not see coming, and was not emotionally prepared for. Okay! Let's do this thing. Wait a second. What? What's going on? What the hell? How many blurs are there?
You did it, Spiff. Now the harder stages.
There's no way this is harder than FNAF 3. What? I actually have no idea how to deal with this guy, because he's just never a problem. Yeah, see? Holy nuts, bro. Hey. I made it to his room. Use light if you see him far away, use tape. Also enjoy dealing with 27 Valoras. Okay, what? I press the button, he comes. I don't press the button, he comes? Why doesn't the light work? Why are you already wubbing? How are you already out? I don't quite understand. The light is broken. You have to wait for it to flash on its own. Oh Lord, we love it.
At Petco, shopping for your pet is easier than ever. No, really. You get same-day delivery of what you need when you need it. Plus a few extras. Lickety-split. You can set repeat deliveries on your schedule, or on his. And enjoy the convenience of picking up simply by pulling up. With same-day delivery, repeat delivery, and curbside pickup, you can let go and go.
Spring just got even better. During Tractor Supply's Spring Black Friday sale, we've got all the savings you need for the season. With great deals on home care, hardware, supplies, save now through Sunday. In stores, online, or on TSC app.
Well, he wasn't on stage, so that was good. But there was a third bullet. I didn't see it. Crack, Chad. I was just thinking about that. Go in the hole. That was stupid. There's a checkpoint fairly quickly. If I do the head and one arm, I get a checkpoint. So that's what we're gunning for. Give it up for Death 100.
Welcome, buddy. Very well.
Oh, you were on the stage there? Yeah, things are a little unforgiving.
Farewell, good hunter.
Why have one roller when you can have 5?
Honestly, I'm zapping your ass. Shit. I thought for sure. Checkpoint though? No, you have to do the head and an arm. So no checkpoint yet. Wait, you weren't on the stage? Guess he was further back. Oh my gosh. You tried saying nice things to them? Maybe that'll calm them down? Yeah, I'll give that a try. One time, Freddy, I love how your face opens. It's so nice. And how gently you handle Mini Bonnie. What a respectful and loving friend. I love how you look, but specifically on your stage. You look bad everywhere else. No! 5 to 6. 9, 6, 4, 6, 6, 9.
Welcome.
No!
Very well.
What was it? 9, 6, 4, 6, 6, 9? Love you. Oh Lord. Here we go. Well, I'm certainly living a long time. Okay, I gotta start from the back. I'm also just in general panicking. What the fuck is happening there? Right. We're just gonna take that as a blessing, chat. No, I didn't hear Herb! It's not a blessing! Oh! Also, that's some nasty shit there. Okay, but yes, I did take forever with the maze, okay? I'm out of practice. Alright? Chat?
Calling it now. It's Baldora. Yes, because 4 Balloras stacked on each other drowns out the sound of the 5th law.
This is catastrophic. I'll get better at the maze. Liar. I hate this game. No! Either I have gotten worse, or I am just getting catastrophically unlucky. Oh my god, I did it. Okay. 1, 2, 9, 6, 9, 9. That should be a checkpoint. Now we die. The checkpoint, I swear. I did. Now that I had the fairly decent checkpoint, I'd have to get 3 limbs on without dying to win. This is where the full power of Funtime Freddy would be revealed. Why is the game so quiet? This doesn't quite feel right. Oh, that's why! Oh yeah, the Ballora music isn't going through! That's cool. Eee, I feel like you're about to stand up. Okay, we made it. There we go. Holy shit, chat, we did another limb. Insane crap. Oh, this! How did I forget about these? This is the real test, chat.